Magical, mystical, the Western Ghats, a mountain range that runs 1,600 kilometers parallel to India's west coast. A heritage site, a biodiversity hotspot, a cool spot to go to, misty mountains, shola forests, aroma of fresh tea, cascading waters, and the most welcoming sounds. The call of the birds. Birding as a pastime has brought color into our lives after retirement. Our video compiles the magical moments of our birding in the mountains, our lifers in the Western Ghats in the last 5 years. The word lifer implies a criminal serving a sentence for life, a very sad situation. But to a birder, a lifer is a joyful occasion, citing a specific species for the very first time. We are lucky to be in Coimbatore, a city in India, surrounded by the Western Ghats. It is just less than 3 hours drive to our favorite birding spots in the Nilgiris. Less than 5 hours drive to the interesting birding spots in southern Western Ghats. The magic begins as we drive up the mountain or take the spectacular Nilgiri heritage train. Looking for the birds among the tall trees. Among the tea plantations. Among the areca nut farms with the sounds of the cicadas. And within the beautiful parks. Sometimes an odd person ignores the beautiful landscape in the park and goes off in search of leaf litters. Where there are leaf litters, there are flies. And where there are flies, there are flycatchers. And where there are flycatchers, there are bird watchers. This cute little energy package is the grey-headed canary flycatcher. Takes off in a flash, catches the fly, and comes back to the same spot. The black and orange flycatcher, endemic to the Western Ghats and found in very few places. An ideal model for the photo shoot. Ready? Angle okay? A catchy name for the Nilgiri engine. The honor goes to this blue endemic beauty. The Nilgiri flycatcher. By the way, endemic birds in Western Ghats are exclusive to this region. not found anywhere else. Migrants, on the other hand, are winter visitors from the north and return home in summer. That's a grand entrance. This tiny brown-breasted flycatcher has flown here all the way from the Himalayas or even beyond. Certainly doesn't look jet-lagged in any way. The Kashmir flycatcher. About 130 of these birds from the higher mountain ranges of Kashmir visit Nilgiris in the winter. A 5-inch bird, 1 in every 20 square kilometers. It's like searching for a needle in a haystack. And here we are staring at the needle. Thrilling. Sometimes, chances of sighting increases because someone tells us where the bird is. That's how we see this beautiful emerald dove, the state bird of Tamil Nadu. And the endemic Nilgiri wood pigeon on this invasive lantana. Or have fun picking out which is the silk cotton pod and which is the yellow-footed grey pigeon. It is a surprise for us to see this very shy bird, rarely seen in the open, the grey junglefowl, one of the ancestors of the modern-day chicken. You are looking at the founder of a $700 billion poultry industry. While birding is our focus, it is inevitable that we come across some wild animals. An icon of the Nilgiris, the endemic and endangered Nilgiri tahr, crosses our path. They move off the road and we move on. Another time, a couple of tuskers, luckily at a safe distance, minding their own business. This time, in a tea plantation, not so safe a distance, but luckily, here too they mind their own business. Not interfering in their business should be our priority. Our earlier birding spot, the Kallar farm, has closed its gate for visitors to give rite of passage to migrating elephants. Rightly so. The Indian bison seems to be at home in the tea plantations. Both the herd size and the head size demand a respectable distance. A purple-blue slope. Flowers dancing in the sun. A birding trip coincides with Kurinji flowers that bloom once in 12 years. The busy bees drink nectar to make honey, a rare seasonal delicacy, liquid gold. Where there are bees, there are bee-eaters. This beauty is the chestnut-headed bee-eater. The largest of the bee-eaters, the blue-bearded bee-eater. The blue feathers in the throat look like a beard, and so the name. Flowers attract not only bees but also birds. The Indian white-eye enjoys a pollen shower. A beautiful olive yellow bird framed by scarlet red flowers. An endemic crimson-backed sunbird draws nectar from the same flower. A tree in fruit, and the birder has hit a jackpot. The golden-fronted leaf bird. The Jerdon's leaf bird. Merge with and disappear into the green leaves. The three barbets are having a feast. The endemic white-cheeked barbet, the endemic Malabar barbet, and the brown-headed barbet that doesn't tolerate gate crashers. The feast is over and the bulbuls chill out. The bright yellow-browed bulbul, the red-whiskered bulbul, and the square-tailed bulbul. Two plum-headed parakeets and a pair of endemic Malabar parakeets wonder whether to take a nap or pose for us. The only parrot in India, the vernal hanging parrot, decides upon an upside-down yoga pose. The Asian fairy bluebird and the bright black-hooded oriole shine like jewels and are easy to spot. Everyone loves jackfruit. The lion-tailed macaque is no exception. Found exclusively in southern Western Ghats, very precious. Their numbers are few and declining. Love jumping from tree to tree. Arboreal. The fragmented canopy forces them to come down. May have to cross unsafe roads. Simple solutions are being tried. An overhead canopy bridge, a sort of swing over for the monkeys to cross safely above the roads. Saying cheese for the camera in its own style, the Nilgiris langur, endemic to the Western Ghats. How do you tell the two black monkeys apart? The telltale tails give away the answer. The Nilgiris langur has a long tail, whereas the lion-tailed macaque has a short one. The tail of the tail continues. The bushy, brushy tail of the Malabar giant squirrel is as long as its body, helps to keep its balance. Its paws are then free to hold fruits. Looking up the tree tops give birders a crick in the neck. Some birds are considerate. They frequent the tree trunks, lower branches, and the forest floors. We come across 4 woodpeckers during our birding trips, always on tree trunks. The white-bellied woodpecker vigorously chiseling. The yellow-crowned woodpecker scratching away to glory. The lesser yellow nape brightening up the lichens in the tree. And the endemic Malabar flameback looking like a little pirate. The velvet nuthatch, the upside-down bird, crawls down the tree trunk, head first, unusual for birds. The bright red bill, the velvety black forehead, and the violet blue body makes a pretty picture. Sometimes, while birding, tree trunks throw up unexpected surprises. Through the binoculars, the leopard spots and the tree leaves shimmer in the afternoon sun. The leopard gets down, here too head first, just like the velvet nuthatch, a rarity among cats too. It sprints, disappears into the plantations and the forest. Mind-blowing moments. The Indian chameleon is not sprinting anywhere. It's going to take a while for it to climb the tree with its bundled up toes. The Nilgiris forest lizard has long free toes to scramble up the bark. The southern flying lizard is not flying now, but is busy snapping up ants and warning others to keep off by waving its yellow flap. Shola forests are thick and not easily accessible. However, we see birds on the road fringes, in the thickets, and on the forest floor. A rare gem, the Nilgiris sholakli, or Nilgiris blue robin, very shy and endemic bird. Very, very rare to see chicks being fed. The Indian blue robin, on the other hand, is a migrant all the way from Himalayas. The blue-capped rock thrush, another migrant, a plump ball of orange and blue feathers. The white-spotted fantail fans out its fancy tail for us. A melody. A pair of scimitar babblers surprise us. More often heard than seen. Lucky us. Don't get deceived by the sleepy look of the brown wood owl or the bored look of the crested serpent eagle or the indifferent look of the leghorn hawk eagle or the playful look of the migrant, the crested goshawk. They can turn into ruthless hunters in an instant. It is nesting season for the hornbills. The Indian grey hornbill checks out a possible site. The Malabar grey hornbill has decided on the nest. She is building a barricade while he brings her lunch. Indian great hornbill is way ahead. She has blocked herself inside, probably with eggs, while he flies to and fro with juicy figs to keep her going. Sighting these elusive tigers of the treetops is on every birder's wish list. And so it is with us too. The ultimate dream. And here we are, living the dream. The draw of the rainforests of the Western Ghats is undeniable. A home to unique birds and animals. "5 years of mountain magic, 78 birds, a few mammals and lizards, a small fragment of what the Western Ghats has still to offer us." The magic will always stay with us every time we revisit the mountains in real time, or revisit them down the memory lane. Our only wish, the future generations get to experience the magic that we experienced. And for that, we hope the Western Ghats will be protected and preserved forever.